This is my Extreme Collection Log account. Introducing Extremo. This is a restricted Iron Man account where I green log a collection one at a time. But there's a twist. Instead of planning out and choosing which collections to green log as I go, my fate is left up to... This anxiety-inducing device will determine my next log to complete, resulting in either a pleasant grind Join me as I challenge my mental endurance, fortitude and perseverance with the ultimate goal of completing every collection log in old school RuneScape, one log at a time. On the last episode of Extremo, we attempted to fish the harpoon fish into extinction when the wheel gave us Temporos. After ticking off the first few collections, I was settled in for a long slog and a potential 8k permits to obtain the tiny temper and dragon harpoon. Along the way, I got 90 cooking, nice, collected an obscene amount of fish, 15k bass, and 14k swordfish, and collected plenty of event random pieces. Wow, that is powerful stuff right there. And after many hours of fishing next to the chillest guy in Gillinor, we got one of the coolest pets in game. Yes! 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 Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Now after spending another 100 hours or more doing Temporos, what's better than an awesome pet? That's right. 2 awesome pets. No. No. Having reached 9k permits and no harpoon, I had to continue the journey alone, descending into the madness. I've been a fool. How could I expect to receive the coveted legendary dragon harpoon when I myself was not yet of legendary fishing status? To wield a tool of such power, I must first master the ocean and obtain the 99 fishing cape. And so I did just that. I became Jeremy Wade. And there we have it, that is 99 fishing. I am now officially the fishman. With the fishing cape now acquired, I could sense a change in the waters. A shift in the current, if you will. I was ready to go back to Temporos and finally claim the fabled dragon harpoon. Or so I thought. The search for the dragon harpoon continued on. Days turned into weeks. My hair turned grey, and my beard grew long, until the moment the day finally arrived. Okay. We are officially double the drop rate for the dragon harpoon. 16,001 permits have been opened. No dragon harpoon. Double the drop rate? I felt defeated. But giving up is not the Extremo way. All I needed was a change in routine, and I knew just how to do it. Presenting Operation Get Clues from Casket, or Operation Clue Casket. Operation Casket. You see, over my 330 hours of Temporos, I had acquired many things. Fish being the main reward, but a more interesting reward was these caskets that I'd been saving up. Inside these plain-looking boxes, there was the potential for untold riches, supplies, and most importantly for me, clue scrolls. At a pretty decent drop rate, I had the opportunity to gather up quite a few clues, but before I could do that, I had to do some preparation. Operation Casket Stage 1, Magic Training. Before I subject myself to limping all over Gillinor and wearing a hole in my boots, I will instead train my magic level to at least 50, giving me access to all the teleports relevant to me and massively speeding up the clue completions. The key teleports I need to unlock are Falador, House teleports, giving me fast access to Ardoin via the dock, as well as speedy access to Portsroom and Brimhaven, Camelot, Corrin Castle, and potentially Ardoin, but thanks to my fishing cape teleports, I can potentially skip this one. In order to train my magic, I decided to put down a small chunk of change at the local rune dealers, and picked up a few thousand chaos and elemental runes, ready to start blasting. Alright, I will now head over to the altar of whatever it's called, Churania Cave. So I'll head over here, and then go in, start killing those warriors, and see if we can't get ourselves a little rune scimitar. It feels wonderful not to be at Temporos right now, just walking about the world, not fishing. 19.1 mil fishing XP, you know? Who would have thunked it, eh? But yeah, I will catch you over there. Oh, and there we go. First cast got us to level 34. Yeah, this is quite a lot of magic XP actually, so I think we're going to be fine here. Don't even think about it, buddy. Yeah, I should have plenty of runes to get me through at least to 50, but if not, I can always go pick up more. Like I said, I've got about 3 mil sitting there. If we hit 55, that would be also fantastic for high alchemy. Means I will be able to then high alch any rune pieces that I get from the chests that I open up. Are you going to be a problem, bud, or are you just going to sit there? We will figure you out, don't worry. But yeah, it means that I can then use high alch, so obviously alch any rune pieces that I get from opening the caskets in the pursuit of clues, or any rune pieces that may be in the clues as well that I don't need, which in turn replenishes the cash stack, and you get the gist. So I'm just going to be here doing some casting, getting that mage level up. Oi, there we go, the rune sim. Perfect. Let me just grab that up. This will now be my best in slot melee weapon. Obviously, oh, I can use it. I can wield it now. Oh, hey, for any kind of melee training that I do. Get back here. That came so much earlier than I thought it would. I mean, I've been down here previously, so I don't know. 68 kills on these Ami warriors so far. But, okay. I guess now I can move on to a different mob that is easier to hit. Or also might have some kind of beneficial drop for me. I'll hit level 36, and then I'll have a little look on the wiki and see what might be useful for me to kill. Or something that has super, super low mage defense, just so I'm not ending up using excess runes, because realistically this is what I wanted from here. Yeah, I will have a quick peruse. Time to roll on out of here. We did 38 mage here. I got the 1 rune sim, a couple of rune daggers. Now at this point it wouldn't be an extreme oak video if things worked out perfectly the first time. So after being rejected from the Cool Kids Club twice... Huh? My brain's rotted from Temporos. I'm going to put it down to that. I'm nothing but brain rotten fish now. I finally settled on a well-known location where you could bully demons without them being able to reach me and clap my pixelated cheeks. Looking for a little safe spot, which should be just behind here. Beautiful. The Karamja Volcano, home to lesser demons and a whole host of interesting creatures, one of which I had to revisit later on, was the spot that I chose to train my magic and begin the operations. Little happy skulls in the corner. Alright. It looks like this will be the last mage level we get here. That is 54 mage, 49 combat, and the ability to teleport to Illa Fortis, with obviously a quest done. I have 420 Chaos Runes left, but I don't think that's going to get me to 55. Nor am I particularly fussed about that at the moment. Having finished stage 1 of the operation, it was time to move on to stage 2. Building the stashes. As mentioned earlier, there were many small rewards that came from Temporos, some of which were invaluable for this next stage of the mission. Planks and nails. Over many hours of fishing, I had amassed nearly 18k normal planks and 9k oak planks, as well as 81k steel nails. This is all the supplies needed to build every beginner, easy and medium clue stash in the game, with a total of 3 beginner, 30 easy and 25 medium clue stashes to make. I kitted myself out with all the necessary tools, and I got to work. Lovely. Smell that fresh air. Don't mind me. Just passing through. I'm just going to leave this in. And with this final clue stash being built, Stage 2 of Operation Casket was complete. Now for the hardest part. Stage 3, filling the stashes. With 89 items needed for the easy stashes, and 74 items needed for the medium stashes, I had to filter out the items I couldn't easily acquire, and make plans to get hold of the ones that I could. I decided to make clever use of the wiki and ensure that I didn't miss out on any of the stashes that I could make. Okay, in an attempt to stay sane and on top of all of the things, what I have here on the left is all of the clues that I have built that I can technically do. Now, I say that, I have built some that require green d'hide chaps. I don't have the range level for that yet. But everything else I think I can do. Anything that has snake skin is also questionable, and this one here. But the other ones should be absolutely fine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross-reference the ones that I've made with the ones that I have things in my bank for, which will be this side. And then once I have filled that stash tab with the stuff, I will then tick it off on this side. That way, it means that I'm going to be able to accurately figure out which ones I've already put stuff in, therefore which things in my bank are accounted for and put away, and then if obviously I don't have enough, I need to go figure out where those things are missing, pick those up, and then go from there. Things like blue and green d'hide were off the table because of crafting requirements, as well as mithril and adamant boots due to the slayer requirements. Items such as the bone dagger and the ham robes were locked behind a quest, which I would have to do to maximise my clue completions. Okay. That was nice and easy. Gold bar as well, which is good. I do need that. So that is now Death to the Dorgashan, step 1, so Lost Tribe. Okay, we can now go to Lost Tribe. Gang rolls up. Mr. Noddy with his magic hat and his glasses. And so I got started, visiting the various merchants of the world and buying up all of the different goodies that I could. Killing mobs to acquire drops. Actually, I need to kill some wizards for a wizard's chest as well. Oh, look at that. That was barely any. 11 guards, perfect. And fixing diplomatic issues in order to steal people's clothes and buy a bone shiv. Okay, Nardoc, my boy. We need a bone dagger. After many hours of walking around and buying all the bits I needed, I started filling the stashes, and the vision was starting to come together. Okay, perfect. So, here we have the list of all of the ones that are now completely full. Anything that is not on here now means that I do not have to worry about it if I get a clue with that step and the stash unit is not filled. All the beginner is obviously done. Every single one of the easies, so all 30 of them, has also been filled, which is fantastic. Means I shouldn't be stumped by any of these. Mediums is a mixed bag. I think, yeah, I've got 10 out of 26. So hopefully I can do some of these, and obviously, depending on the sequence of events that I get, it should be fine. Some of them would just go somewhere and dig. But having teleports to get around is so much easier now, so it doesn't really matter. It should be nice and quick comparative to what it was before. None of the hards are done, none of the elites, and obviously none of the masters. Although, I can do the wilderness hut exterior. Don't have the construction level for that though. But still, I technically could do that step if it popped up, so that is worth noting. Other than that, we are all ready to go. We just have one tiny little thing left to do. Before we can actually begin part 4 of the operation, which is doing the clues themselves, we have to take a dangerous trip into the wilderness in order to buy some lore runes. Now I have about 200, so I might be able to sustain off the back of that, but at the same time, I'd rather just stock up on a couple of them now. Equally, I don't know if I can buy cosmics there. I'll have a little look when I'm there, but I might need to buy a couple of cosmic runes also, just because if I need to enchant any jewelry, like Ring of Dueling, stuff like that, to get to Castle Walls easier, or whatever I might need to enchant, I need a couple of cosmics for. Got my knife to get into the mage bank. Guess we just go for it. And I'll just be hovering a log out just in case. If I do lose my hardcore status doing this, I will be quite upset. But at the same time, I don't know how else I'm supposed to get these runes, so let's just go for it. And we've made it safely in. I mean, there's barely any that many people up here, but it's still just the chance that someone could be up there is still pretty spooky. Okay, so we have 63 natures, 212 laws, no cosmics. Can I even buy cosmics from you? 4. Okay. I wonder if that's a replenishing stock that someone's come and bought out. Not the end of the world. How expensive are lore runes? 240. So if I buy 50, what does that go up to? 250. Okay, value again. You know what? Fuck it. We're here to buy some bits. So I think it would appear you can buy cosmics as well. Someone's obviously just hopped through and been buying them. So I will do the same. I'll hop a couple of worlds, grab a couple of lores, grab a couple of cosmics, and then I can just teleport straight out of here to safety. Okay, there should be plenty. Obviously, I would have liked more cosmics as well, but I'll hop to one more world just to see. But it looks like there's either a bot or a player just constantly hopping through buying these out. Probably a bot, unfortunately, is usually the way with RuneScape. But yeah, let's have a little look. Oh, hey, we'll put these back in here. Cool. Okay, so this plus the fishing cape is the drip that we're going to be going with. We have as minimal carry weight as possible. I was going to put some more gear on, but that just adds to the depletion of my run energy, which we do not want. So, setup being infinite water runes in the Tome of Water Charged, infinite air runes in the Staff of Air. The cape is also infinite teleports to Ardoin, or the Fishing Guild, or Otto's Grotto if there's anything over there, so Barbarian Assault, which is good. Lore runes, Earth, Fire, and a Spade. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, and I don't think there's anything I'm going to have to particularly kill. Just in case I will take a rune sim then, just so I can smack some stuff if I have to. And I will take one shark, just in case. But yeah, realistically, let's have a little look at what we've got here in these clues. Nope, we are definitely not doing the elite. So we'll leave these two up here. Wizard's Tower Beginner, Medium, Port Piscarius, and Easy Clue, Falador Park. And finally, stage 4 of the operation, doing the clues. Okay, perfect, there we go. That is the first easy clue completed. I can now start the clue stack in the bank, which is perfect, that's what we want. Do it up here, just away from these caskets, because I'll probably end up just brain AFKing and opening those by mistake. Now we'll go and we'll do the beginner, the mediums, and then we can start powering through and just stacking them up. So we have our easies, we'll do it in the order, beginner, easy, and mediums. Now it's time to crack these open and see how many we actually get. Yeah, the entire premise was based on the fact that I might be getting a ton of clues from doing this. If I don't, then I've kind of fucked up a wee bit. And I don't know what to do. But I have faith that I will get clues. Oh, look at this. Emerald bracelets and stuff. Okay, perfect. Let's get the clue gathering kit ready and start collecting some caskets. Oh god, it's happening. Okay, we have our very first stash that has been filled, ready to be used. Exciting times. This is what we trained for. Okay. And then I just need to remember to always take off everything and restash. And so stage 4 of the plan was underway. All of the hard work and preparations were paying off, and doing clues was an absolute breeze. I was teleporting all over Gillinor, seeing the sights, meeting the locals, and having a blast. Nice. Temporis was a distant memory, a bad dream pushed aside by the thrill of adventure. While stacking up more and more clues, I was able to do some more account progression in terms of transport, gaining access to dig site pendants and easy access to Fossil Island. There we go, found a clean necklace. Okay, so he's taken that off me. Now if I use this on this, that is now dig site pendant, perfect. So if I rub that, oh, it's a medium task as well. Okay, so now I know if I go to the house on the hill, I can use it on the machine up there and then teleport up there. I don't think that's locked behind anything. Okay, so now when I teleport, I should appear up here instead of down the bottom. I haven't found the other ones yet. Whoops. I've forgotten all of the little steps that you have to do. There we go, Mushroom Meadow. So now you can just teleport back and forth between those two. This is also means that if I want to start doing bird runs now, I technically can and should. Because before it was a lot of effort. I would have had to have teleported on the boat, ran over, ran through and done it all. But now you can technically just teleport up there, teleport down, do the 3 birdhouses. I'd have to go and find the other one in the rock quarry, but not an issue for now. Get off me. Row out to sea. And give me the casket. The beauty. It was only a matter of time before my flawless plan hit its first snag. Okay, another medium. First floor of the lighthouse. Over here. Yeah, horror from the deep. I think you have to start to get in there. Alfred Grimhand's bar crawl as well. To be honest, I should probably actually do this one because then that means that I can also fill out a stash in there that I thought I couldn't do before. Let me just double check that it's got bits in there that I can actually fill it with. Team Cape, Maple Short Bow, Steel Plate Body. So I still can't actually use the Maple Bow. But I could stash it. Okay. I think this is a worthy detour to take, because it means that I might be able to then do another medium step, and I might have to get 10 range levels, but there could be a quest that I can instantly do to get those 10 range levels as well. So I'll have a look into that also, because then it unlocks another one, another clue step that I could then do. I have the Maple Short Bow. Oh no, I don't. I can pick one of those up easy. But Team Cape as well, that's easy to buy. And Steel Plate Body, I have definitely got one somewhere. Yeah, perfect. Ow. Okay. Now that I have been successfully inebriated and sobered up, it's time to talk to the Barbarian Guard and complete this step, so it should allow me in there now. Come here. Yeah, smash files, why not? Okay, so I should be able to open and close that now. I need to actually see if the Barbarian Agility course can give thingamajigs. By thingamajigs, obviously, I mean marks of grace. Yes, you can. Okay, so I can't do that. But it does mean that I can now technically build the stash unit in here, which is just there, and fill it. But that is not the intended purpose of what I was doing here. As long as it lets me actually get into the lighthouse, that's fine. I'll go kill a Relica Guard, and then I'll keep slipping off this log. Oh, whoops. Oh, I should have come across the other bits. I wasn't paying attention. Idiot. That's going to get old very quickly. A little bit of... Oh, don't cross it. A little bit of bridge building. Did that just happen? Oh. This game, sometimes... It's not the game, it's me. I know it's me. But if I blame the game, I feel a bit better about it. I'll kill the guard now, just so I can get a key. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing here? My stats have even been lowered because of all the drinking stuff. Okay, let's use the plank on the broken bridge this time. Don't touch anything else. Nice, okay. This time I'm not going to get my cheeks clapped by a guard. I have made sure to bring a bunch of arrows and a willow shortbow. As it does appear, I will eventually need 30 ranged anyway. So anything that requires fighting, I should probably do ranged for a little bit. About 1 year later, I'm about to kill the guard. Maybe should have just meleeed it. Give me that. Right, cool. That is the key obtained. Turn that off. Bridge has been built, so now I can go through, open that up, and hopefully not fail on the next step of the clue. Oh, he gives it to you. Okay, good. Oh, so I was about to lose my nut then for a second. Let's go back over here. I don't have to worry about using up necklaces and stuff now because the amount I got from the casket is absolutely insane. And obviously I can get in there now. This is all coming together nicely. This is actually, yeah, this is working out. Usually when I do this stuff, I hit a brick wall where I realise I've done the wrong thing. So squeezing through here hopefully doesn't count.
This is actually, yeah, this is working out.
Why do I always speak too soon? Okay, 35 agility. Are there any quests that I can do that give agility? Land of the Goblins. I cannot do. Troll Romance? No. Grand Tree? Yes. Okay. I can do this one. And it's just safe spot in the Black Demon. Right, okay, we have a plan. Grand Tree, once I've done that, I can then agility boost to get in here to then carry on doing the clue steps. God, I love and hate this game at the same time. Played with some sticks, and now this should be the big boy. He's going to come gnarling over. There we go. Wait, did I find it and just not pick it up? Did I click too quick? Whoops. Okay, perfect. So, we were 29 agility. With that now finished, we are 34 agility, which is perfect. That puts me through a couple of different shortcuts there. 45 attack as well, which is good. Combat level didn't go up, which is also fine. I don't really want that to be too high, if possible. But yeah, that now has access to the gliders. Don't think I can do spirit trees yet. Maybe that was spirit trees unlocked as well, but I don't think so. But either way, now all I have to do is make a agility pot, which I think I need toad legs for. Okay, I've had a little look around, and it does not appear that I can get access to toad flax potions or leaves at the moment, and I didn't have any from my Wintertodt adventures. I have the seed, but I can't actually plant those yet without 8 more levels in farming. That also then doesn't help my current situation. So, the alternative is I'm going to go and do one more quest, which is recruitment drive, which will allow me to then get one more level and be 35 agility, then not have to boost for it and not have to worry about it for now. Oh, you have to do Black Knight's Fortress as well. Alright, let's go do Black Knight's Fortress first. Once I've done Black Knight's Fortress, then I'll go do recruitment drive, and then I just need 100 XP. And then that is that step, permanently unlocked. Okay, Black Knight Fortress completed. Very good. Now I can do recruitment drive. I've literally carried my dog over styes out on walks like this just to get him over. Okay, a little bit of initiate gear as well, so that's prayer gear. And now all we need is 157 agility, and then we are done. Oops. Okay, perfect. I mean, I was catching these pretty much every time. Okay. Embarrass me, why don't you? And that is 35 agility. I can now enter the barbarian course. And therefore, I can now do the next step of this medium clue scroll, which has taken the best part of however many hours to get sorted. But, let's have a little test. Nice. Oh, 10 agility throughout. I could have just climbed through the pipe a few times. Christ. This is Horror from the Deep. Have a word with you. Cool. Perfect. I have the key. I think it's one of these. Nice. Okay, it's that one. Okay, so this is one of them that I have not done. As is the nature of this game, to do one thing, you must first do several others. And so, to not be defeated by a medium clue that had taken me on hours worth of detours, I roleplayed as Robin Hood, slaughtering some cows in order to get 30 ranged. Okay, with this cow here, we're going to be 28 range, I believe. Go on, finish him off. Boom. Perfect. 28 range. Can now use the bone crossbow. So that means I don't have to worry about arrows anymore, and I now realistically have a sustainable source of ammunition, which is the bone bolts. I can just go buy them, so I'm not going to pick them up. I know that's probably a bit wasteful, but at the same time, I have a lot of cash at the moment, and I don't think, depending on how Temporos goes as well, I might get a ton more caskets, and there's plenty of alcohols in those caskets that will help me rebuy more bone bolts as and when I need them. Nice. 30 range. I can now use maple bows. Now with access to the maple ranged weapons, I had unlocked a few more clue step options and was feeling confident in myself. Perhaps too confident. Surely no. I left the damn clue. And we're there. Unnecessary risks, but it's not often you can do 2 steps for medium. I believe I can do that one as well. Saradomin Wizard, that is the one that casts... I don't have any protect spells yet. So I could get sparked out by this, we'll see. I started to get reckless in my pursuit of clues, and I needed to tone it down a bit. Oof, okay, 16 is pretty hard here. Holy shit, it's a 20. There we go. Oof. Oh, and look at that. All the death runes that I used then have been replaced as well. Well, that was awful. I think that was a silly idea without any overheads. Was it worth it? I don't think it was, because I cannot get over there, surely. I might be able to take a charter ship, actually. Okay, tragic news is I have to complete Regicide before I can charter over there, which is a bit unfortunate. And that means I cannot do it. So we're gonna have to leave that step on step 3. I think I'll hold on to this one though, just because realistically, I don't think there's that many of them that I can do with some of the requirements that are needed. So I'll hold on to this one. This one it's still a doable step. It's just not doable right now. Now, hitting a brick wall was something I'd become all too familiar with. I had, however, also become quite good at smashing those walls down using my forehead. The answer is nothing, because I have to do Dragon Slayer 1 to get through to then get this clue step done. So, I guess I'm slaying a dragon for a quest. Okay. Let's get going. Hey buddy, since you know the future, do you reckon you can tell me if I get the harpoon or not? No? Okay. It's probably worth using water in there. More disturbing noises. Anti-dragon shield acquired. It was time to handle some business. Yes, I will go and unlock this now. Boys, don't make me use up my food before I've even fought the boy. Oops. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. Did you yank that thing right off, huh? Okay. What sort of screwed up stuff we do just so we can complete medium clue steps, eh? Alright, pal. There we go. I can now equip rune plate bodies. I've got one, thanks. Don't need to buy one. 40 strength, very, very nice. I don't know what it was before, that's good. Can use rune warhammers and 40 defense as well. Excellent, I can now actually wear rune armor. That has balanced things out very nicely. Excellent. Okay, so now I've got my best in slot melee training gear I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I got rune plate legs. I know I got a rune plate skirt. And I do not mind having a breezy ankle, you know. I'm not opposed to that. Oh, we got some rune plate legs. But that means, yeah, we have a full set of rune armor that we can chuck on. With, as well, icing on the cake. Look at that. I don't know about you, but that's a good look. Especially with the fishing cape. The blue. Could do with some better boots. Maybe I'll go get some climbing boots in a wee bit. But, got some enemies of power. A glory would be wonderful. That'd be even more stat there as well. Combat bracelet. I don't know if you can get that off an impling, but still. I have to say, the blue theme and the full rune. Very happy with that. Despite my best efforts, I did have to drop a few clues along the way, but overall I achieved quite a high clue completion rate. And after one final quest, Plague City, I unlocked the teleport to Ardoin and was down to the final few caskets. Another medium casket, very nice. How are we doing on caskets so far? I'll put this gas mask away as well. I think we're running kind of low. 30 left, okay. Not fantastic. Put you in there, you in there. Right. 30 left. If we can somehow get 6 easies, then my predictions would have been correct. If I predicted that, I can't even remember. Nice. More of those, please. Nice. Come on. We are getting decimated on the clues. Or lack thereof clues here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Loads of rune stuff there, but no more caskets. Okay, and let's have a look. So opening 780 Temporos caskets has netted us, this one's a bit scuffed, but 9.8 mil GP. So in alcohols, where you go? That is 350k there, 400k there, 700k there, 400k, 180k, nearly 200k, and then not to mention also the crazy amount of rings, necklaces, and jewelry and all this kind of stuff that we have. So, and the gold bars, considering I was scrambling for gold bars before, we are drowning in gold and silver now. So that is fantastic. Plenty of gems as well, which I can make into more jewelry to enchant. Yeah, all in all, pretty damn good. Okay, and let's have a look into the results of our caskets. We have 2 beginners, 44 easies, and 16 mediums. We're going to do it in order, so we'll open the 2 beginners first, then the 44 easies, then the 16 mediums. And each time I take them out, I will show you what the collection log looks like for each retrospective clue type. So beginners, we've opened 32 and we have got the bare feet so far. So hopefully we get the sweet, sweet mole slippers. Monk's robes would be cool as well, but anything is going to be nice. Total collection logs is 83 out of 1,561. And it has been a long time since we've got any collection log pop-ups. So this is going to be a nice little dopamine reset. Let's get stuck into it. Yeah, standard. And kind of what you expect from a beginner. Okay, and straight over to the easies. Let's see what we're looking like on the easies. We have opened 14. We have 7 rewards so far. A little bit of the gilded. This has become a staple. But yeah, lots and lots to get on here. Flared trousers, obviously ridiculous to get in 14, but anything else would be fantastic. So let's see. Let's hope we can get to maybe 15, maybe 20, because I haven't got very many. But let's crack in and see. Oh, a black pickaxe is a collection. I did not know that. That's handy to have as well. Oh, I think that's actually our first page. I do not think we have any pages as of yet. So I'll make sure I put anything that's a collection in here. The rest of it, I guess I'll just chuck in this one for now as random bits of filler. We'll put these in here as well. Or wherever they've gone. Green firelighter. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I had any of these previously. However, there is something cool that we can do. We only need 250. Never mind, can't do that. Ignore me. Okay, the white firelighters, very nice. Is that a new page as well? Armador page 3, very, very nice. This makes such a difference to see collection logs coming in now. We're already at 88, so that's very... Ooh, very nice. Bronze Kite Shield G. Goes with the golden theme, so you know what? We'll keep that on for now. Okay, Bronze Plate Body T as well. Not quite as good. Trim does not look as good as gold in my opinion, but that's fine. Oh my god. Oh, that's 5 mil? Holy, that looks so good. Is that the... Wow, okay, I think that's quite rare. Along with the flared trousers and the Team Cape Zero, that's so sick. 5 mil for that. Well, I mean, if I don't need to be teleporting around, I'll definitely be running around with that. That is so cool. Okay, you know what? Let's put this away for now and keep our drip on as we go. 28 left to go. Mostly harmless teleports. Okay, that's actually insane because otherwise I have to run from Barrock every time, so that could be handy. Little smorgasbord of runes. Black plate body H5. Okay, what's this one look like? Oh, that's kind of nice. It's got the little symbols on it. What's this one? Tai Bowani teleports as well. Very good. Anything that allows me to get around a bit easier makes my life so much better. Yeah. Oh, see, now it's a competition between the trimmed hat and the gold. I think gold looks so much better, but I will not sniff at the trimmed one. Let's put these away in here. This does mean at some point I'm definitely going to have to go ahead and build a stash unit in the house and stuff, because I'm filling up my bank slots now just with all these clue collection stuff. But I still can't get over this cape. So nice. Ancient Page 4. That is also very nice. I think after I've done Horror from the Deep, I can buy the empty books and start actually filling things in there. I'm not sure which one Ancient Pages does. I think it's the Book of Darkness, but it's always good to have. Steel Kite Shield G and the Zami Robe Top. Zami Robe Top is another one that I believe is I think that's a step to a clue. Steel Kite Shield G, like in the G themed. What was the prayer bonus on that actually? 6 plus 6 prayer bonus on this. So this is actually insane. Probably my current best in slot mage / prayer gear. So let's pop away what we've already got here. If I just do all of these and then move them like so. 12 left to go. I mean, this has already gone so much better than I'd hoped it would. I mean, the Team Cape, Zami chest plate, or chest piece. Nada teleports as well, very nice. The value of them is crazy. Oh, Zamrock page 3 as well. Okay, very good. Black Skirt T also. This has been so many. What are we on now? 101. Yeah, this is insane. Let's put that on as well. Very nice. Amulet of Magic Tea. Okay. I mean, it beats our regular one. Oh, it looks kind of sick. It's got the little tri-crystal thing going on. Couple more standard bits. Iron Plate Body G. Very nice. Think I'll have... maybe I won't have room. Let me put these away. Four left to go. Let's crack them open. Some sweets. Sourdough in page 1. Very nice. Nothing in that one. And the final one, Guthix page 4. Okay. Very, very, very nice. Let's have a look at what that is now. 18 out of the 131. Team Cape Zero, ridiculous. And the Zamarok robe top as well, really good to get. This is actually like useful pieces of kit that I can have. The rest of it is just nice drip to have. Obviously a full gilded set would be good, because then I can run around, kit it out. So let's put all that away. Make sure the pages go to where they need to go. Let's have a quick look at the shared log as well. Okay, yeah, so 2 pages of the Ancients, and then everything else just needs to be filled up. All this stuff will just happen when it happens. Total clues completed 99. Awesome. Okay. Now we have the potential biggest and most impactful pieces to the account, which is the 16 mediums. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the medium log. We have 1 out of 115 with 7 done, and that is the Adamant Helm. That is the Adamant Helm H5. Obviously, there is a bunch of useful stuff in here. Namely, obviously, the boots at the top would be insane to get. The rest of it, you know, Bando's cloak, for instance, would be crazy. Any kind of crozier would be really nice to have for further clue steps. And outside that, just pure dopamine, collection of dopamine. So let's go. Okay, 2 pages in 1. Very nice. Bandos and Armadillo. The books are getting close to being filled. Wait for those to pop up. Little bit of Addy. Another Bandos page. We might actually have the Bandos... Oh, that could have been all of the Bandos pages now. Okay, our first duplicate page as well. The Armadillo. More sweets, very nice. Some runes. More runes and some firelighters. Ooh, Ami of Strength. Tea. That's kind of sick. Looks like a little Thor's hammer. Okay, we'll pop these away quickly. Pop them in here. I don't have a fire battle staff. Oh, it's a battle staff. Okay, that's kind of sick. Right. Last 7. Spin round. Some more dig site teleports. Oh, Adamant Shield H2. That's quite nice. Green and blue, fair enough. Is that another one? It is. Ooh, green D-high bodies as well. That's good. I can't use them yet, but that is... I won't have the crafting over for a while to make them, so always good to have extra range gear if I get 10 levels up. But a duplicate shield on the next one, that's a bit of a shame. Gnomish Firelighter. Ah, okay. I think I can store another Strength MET as well. I think I can store any Firelighters that I get in this now, so that technically doesn't take up as much space in the bank, so that's good. I think so, at least. Or when you light fires using that, they come out a different colour. Okay, and the final medium casket, we get some runes. Okay, not a bad haul at all. Let's have a look. So we're now on 111 collections, so that's way more than I thought I'd get. Duplicate of that. We got a duplicate of that as well. It's a bit of a shame we got 2 dupes, but you know, after what we got on the easies, I really can't complain. Team Cape Zero is insane. And shared treasure rewards. Okay, a couple jeeps on that as well. But really, really good. Really happy with that opening. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I needed. I think after spending 330 plus hours at Temporos, I just had to change it up a wee bit, as I'm sure you guys understand. So I know it's been a bit of a detour. I know some of you may not have been interested in the detour, but this is part of the journey. It's part of my journey, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. But it's time to get our fishing gear back on. We've been away from the harbour long enough, and we've got a score to sell. It's been some time, Temporos, my friend. I'm coming back, and I'm not leaving without that dragon harpoon.